Hi, I'm Jasmine Siders, and welcome to today's episode of Did You Know? Telescopes Edition by Student Scopes. Along with my partners, Hugo Salazar,
Hey.
Jackie Pereira,
Hello.
and Anderson
Hey there.
Hernandez. Hugo, don't you have some interesting facts about telescopes?
Hello everyone, I would like to bring your attention to one particular telescope, the world's oldest telescope. The refracted telescope is the first impression that any person would think of on the first mention of a telescope. Apart from its tubular, long, and shiny appearance, the telescope has a series of lenses and not mirrors. According to Orion telescopes and binoculars, the telescope is useful in provisional, sharp, and high contrast images while offering high magnifications. In addition, the telescope has an excellent ability to view in unclear weather, which is unlike other designs. In addition, the telescope requires less maintenance for the lens.
Thanks, Hugo. Did you know that refractors were the first optical telescopes and also the earliest recorded working telescopes? Practical refractor telescope appeared in the Netherlands about 1608. In May of 1609, Galileo Galilei constructed a version of his own refractor telescope. Galileo was also the first person to point a telescope skyward in order to make telescopic observations of a celestial object.
Great flash fact, Jackie. I never knew the first practical refractor telescope appeared in the Netherlands. How cool is that? Next, we have Anderson with how reflectors came about.
Hi guys, do you know that a reflecting telescope is also called a reflector?
Well, a reflector telescope is an optical telescope that uses a single or a combination of curved mirrors that reflects light from an image. The reflecting telescope contains two mirrors, a primary mirror, a secondary mirror, and an eyepiece. The primary mirror is at one end of the telescope in which light enters through and bounces through the tube to the secondary mirror.
Thanks, Anderson. Did you know one of the most common types of reflecting telescopes is called the Newtonian reflector, which is named after its inventor, Isaac Newton? The Hubble Space Telescope is the largest space reflecting telescope. It's a reflecting telescope that orbits the Earth. It has sent over 1 million images to Earth, helping us determine how old the universe is, identifies quasars, which are extremely massive stellar objects, and the existence of dark energy, which is a force which counteracts with gravity and causes the Earth to expand at an accelerating rate.
Wow, Jasmine! I never knew that there was an actual telescope who orbited the Earth and collected all that data. Finally, we will have both Anderson and Hugo presenting us with one of the most fascinating telescopes, the compound telescope.
The compound telescope.
Excuse me, Hugo, or the catadioptric.
Catadioptric.
Thank you. It's a Greek prefix meaning cata, through, away, against, or backward, and dioptric meaning of optical lens.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Anderson.
And Jasmine.
It uses a secondary mirror with which can change its focal length.
Generally, the compound telescope benefits from both the tractor and diffractor telescope to help form an image.
Using a combination of mirrors and lenses, the compound telescope is generally used to view heavenly bodies like stars and planets.
There were two types of telescopes developed in 1930 and 1941.
The compound telescope was made by a German astronomer, Bernard Schmidt. Thank you. In 1930, and was named the Schmidt Cassegrain.
Cassegrain.
Thank you.
The second telescope was developed in 1941 by Russian astronomer D. Mastov. He also had a design telescope developed by a Dutch astronomer, A. Bowers. It was called the Mastov Cassegrain.
This telescope was mostly used for photography because it had no secondary mirror eyepiece.
What is the name of the earliest recorded working telescope? Refractor telescopes. Where is the Hubble Space Telescope? Orbiting the Earth. How many compound telescopes were developed in 1930 and 1941? One in each year. We hope you enjoyed and paid attention to today's episode of Did You Know? I'm Jasmine Siders.
I'm Anderson Hernandez.
I'm Jacqueline Barrera.
And I'm Diego Salazar.
And thanks for tuning in.